Mọi nhà cái dịch Campuchia na Campuchia ơi na nè ban nhà chui Campuchia đôi có bung chục hơi rót
When I was a young king in Cambodia, that was in the years 40s, there were already predictions saying that black people coming from the forest went into our towns, and Cambodia would have to face misery. So the citizens in towns had to disappear, and there would be famine, hunger, and there would be streets without people, houses without people. The predictions were made by monks, Buddhist monks, celebrated astrologers. We could not explain the phenomenon black people. In fact, the Khmer Rouge, they had black pajamas, and they forced in April 1975 all the citizens to go to the countryside, and they killed so many people. I did not see any killing, but I saw the misery of my people. There was no freedom, and there was forced labor, etc. So, even personally, I believe in such predictions. It is astrology.
Before the chaos and doom foretold by that prophecy, Prince Norodom Sihanouk had dominated power as the last god king of Cambodia. Like all the kings before him, he personified Cambodia. His political moves, his personal strengths and failings were bound to shape the country's fortunes. So when he was overthrown by a coup d'etat in 1970, Cambodia was set on its path of destruction. The country was ravaged by war and carnage before Cambodia's communists, the Khmer Rouge, came to power. When they launched a revolution to destroy the old society, they were seen as the black people. The prophecy had been fulfilled. And whether trapped by fate or his own political folly, Prince Sihanouk, the living symbol of monarchy, had joined with the revolutionaries before their rise to power and embraced their infamous leader, Pol Pot.
Pol Pot is mad, you know, like Hitler. Like Hitler. Pol Pot does not believe in God, but he thinks that heaven, destiny wants him to guide Cambodia in the way he thinks it is the best for Cambodia, that is to say, the worst.
The people are in high spirits for their beloved party secretary, Comrade Pol Pot, and other leading comrades of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Kampuchea and of the government have come to attend this meeting. Comrade Pol Pot delivered a speech amidst warm applause. He extended warmest greetings and congratulations to the people and the Revolutionary Army on the various fronts.
Sometimes people can appear as very gentle, very innocent, and Pol Pot is very charming, very innocent. His face, his behavior even is very polite, but he's very, very cruel.
Under the wise and correct leadership of the revolutionary organization, Kampuchea is one great work site, a land in construction.
For 3.5 years, the forced labor and endless purges were hidden from the outside world. Above all, the Khmer Rouge were obsessed to seal off their revolution from any control by their neighbor, Communist Vietnam. They would fight the Vietnamese rather than serve under Hanoi's control. With the communist world divided, Pol Pot was backed by China, while Vietnam was aligned to the Soviet bloc.
Pol Pot chose the Chinese camp against the Vietnamese and against what my Chinese friends call Soviet hegemonies. So the approach of Pol Pot was to make provocation against the Vietnamese. So the result was that we had a war with Vietnam, and that was catastrophic for us.
When the Vietnamese invaded to seize control of the country, the end of Pol Pot's rule did not bring an end to the suffering in Cambodia.
And now, after the invasion of my country by the Vietnamese, our people becomes slaves of Moscow and of Hanoi. Now we have to face Vietnamese imperialism and colonialism, so I have to fight. How can you persuade the Vietnamese and the Soviet to let us be independent again? I have no prejudice. I love too much my country to be the man of factions, but I want to be the man of national unity, national reconciliation.
For generations, Cambodia was a backwater. Despite the conflicts all round, this was not a land that was ripe for revolution. Down through the centuries, the Khmer people, Cambodians, had never had a problem of overpopulation or a shortage of land for growing rice. Peasant farmers were poor, but nearly all worked in family groups on land of their own. The idea of communes or collective farms was hardly attractive. On the surface, life was absurdly innocent.